I'm just a young, successful entrepreneur, man, that came from the struggle, man. I made it, man. If I made it, you can make it, man. You know, you got to make the choice today, man, to want better for you. My word is be epicer, you know what I mean? You want to be epicer in life, you know? You don't want to just be basic, you know? Nothing.
Define that word, epicer. What?
I mean, it's like being epic and great, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know, you're above great and you're above epic, so you epicer, you know what I mean? You're not basic, you know. Nothing that you do should be basic, man. You know, you should always believe in you over everything, you know, except God. You know, believe in a better you, man, and you'll be epicer, I promise, man.
Epicer.
I promise.
I think I'm gonna name this Epicer.
You better believe it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I haven't heard that yet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My name's Willie Thomas, age 37. I graduate from Vanguard High School. My senior year, you know, I made a lot of bad decisions that cost me some scholarships to play football at the next level. And I think by me not going to school, it really wore on me, man. And I chose the street life. I chose to be addicted to drugs and hustling, you know, selling dope.
Give me an idea of some of the opportunities you gave away.
Scholarships, University of Clemson, UCF, Division II schools, just the opportunity to go to the next level and really, you know, learn more, you know, and become a better me, you know, become more epicer than what I was at the time, you know. I blew it, you know.
The streets called.
Yeah, the streets, they were attractive at the time, you know. Yes, sir, yeah.
So what happened?
Yeah.
Where'd you get hemmed up in that?
Well, I started using marijuana real heavy. I started selling drugs, man, crack, weed, you know. Just, you know, looking at the guys that were older than me and looking at the things that they had and feeling like that was an easy way to, you know, get it fast, you know. So I chose a lifestyle that, you know, hindered me for years.
In order to decide to get better, you got to hit bottom.
Right.
Did you hit bottom?
I was right there, man.
What was it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I hit bottom, man. I went to prison, man. I lost valuable stuff, man. I lost time, you know. I wasn't there to see my second son born, man, you know, which is my junior, you know. I mean, it was just a lot of stuff that I lost, man, that I can't get back, you know. So, I mean, I actually hit rock bottom, man. I woke up in, you know, Department of Corrections, you know. With every loss you gain knowledge with every loss, you know. I mean, you learn what not to do, you know what I'm saying, from a loss, you know. So, I mean, you know, even when you lose, you still win.
How much time was lost?
Altogether, maybe about 14 months, you know, over from the county to going to the Department of Corrections. We're looking at right about 14 months, man, you know, not to mention I was on house arrest before then, you know, and you know, the money that it costs, you know, to be on house arrest and, you know, court costs and, you know, time that my kids had to spend, you know, the hard times they went through without me there, you know what I mean? It was just all a loss, you know. So, I mean, not being there for my kids, really, that's like rock bottom. One thing really hurt me, you know, when my mom came, she couldn't get in to see me, man. And, you know, to see her outside that gate, man, crying the way that she did, man, it really woke me up, man. Like, you know, at any point, man, you can lose everything, man, by chasing this lifestyle. So, you know, it really did something to me, man, when I seen her outside that gate, man. It really did something to me, yeah, man. And I never wanted to see that again, you know. I never wanted to see her going through that again.
That sounds like rock bottom.
Yeah, it was, man. I'm telling you.
Her cry.
Yeah, man, exactly.
Yeah. So now, what are you doing now?
Well, man, I'm working hard to make her smile, you know.
Tell me about your future. What's coming?
Oh, man, big things. Big things popping, you know what I mean? Real estate, man, Willie Thomas Realty, you know. You know, BNT getting bigger and better, man. 100 cars plus, man, within the next 2 years. I see it. CCC Transportation, man. We transporting everything all across the world, man. I mean, just be on the lookout, man. I mean, when you see them rigs on the road, you already know I told you, man. You already know what it is. And we discussed in class at OCP the other day about, you know, your brand, you know what I mean? You know, I work hard to develop my brand, you know, to have the best product in the street. So now that I've crossed over from that, you know, I take that same aspect and, you know, I use it towards, you know, what I'm doing now.
Where are you spiritually?
Oh man, I'm always, you know, God first, man. You know, I'm a big believer in God, man, Jesus Christ. You know, I know without Him, man, there is no me. You know, even in the mix of my addiction, I always kept God first. You know, and I knew eventually God would bring me up from up under that. You know, everything I prayed for, God always put it in my path. You know. I see it now. I look back over at times. He been trying to put stuff in my path, but you know, I chose what Willie wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, Chill, my street name. Chill. You know what I'm saying? That's what Chill wanted to do. But now I want to work on my brand. You know, my real me. You know what I'm saying? Willie Thomas. That's me. You know what I mean? When I walk in the bank, I want the people to greet me as Mr. Thomas. You know, I don't want to be greeted as Chill. You know, Chill got my life. Got my life messed up right now. But you know, I really want Willie Thomas to be that brand. I was facing some more time for, you know, another possession charge, and Mr. Ramputer, my attorney, he was like, man, what do you think about drug court, man? Expansion drug court, man, to keep you from going to prison. You know, at the time, you know, I was just looking at it like, oh yeah, man, cool. You know what I'm saying? Something to keep me from going to prison. But then, you know, I met Miss Elena, and, you know, she went over the program with me. I met Mr. Bedell, my probation officer. Well, once I got here, you know, at OCP, I entered IOP, and I met some, you know, incredible people, man. You know, Miss Mindy, Miss Tracy, Mr. Mike. They all really just, you know, wanted the best out of me. You know, they seen what I couldn't see. You know, when I came in, man, I was dried out, really, you know. I was high, you know, out my mind, you know, and now being sober, man, I feel amazing, man. You know, my skin's brighter, man, my health's up, man. I really feel great, man, and I owe it all really to them, man, because they believe in me, man. You know, they really but truthfully believe in me. I know they do, you know, and I just want to give something back to them, man, just to show them I could be successful, man, without being under any addiction, you know.
Is there a piece of advice you could give to kids coming up in the same situation you came up in?
I would look them in the face just like I'm looking in this camera and tell them, man, you know, you don't want to go down that road, you know. There's nothing too hard, or there's nothing that you can't overcome, you know. Being sober and being focused is so much better than, you know, hiding and lying about addiction, you know. I mean, all you gotta do is just surround yourself around positive people, and just anything that you want in life can be achieved, man. You just gotta believe in yourself, man, and you just strive for it, you know. Nothing that comes easy is worth it, man. You got to grind and work for what you really want in life.